Do you know what happens if you die in Chester County and you have no next of kin or anyone else to claim your body? Well, let's look back at what used to happen in Chester County first. Back in the late 18th century, we know from the archives that fees were paid to have coffins built or people buried on private plots of land. Later on into the 18th century, the county eventually built a facility called the county poorhouse. The first resident who came to live there passed away in 1802, and that was actually someone known as Indian Hannah. Here rests Indian Hannah, the last of the Lenni Lenape Indians in Chester County, who died in 1802. Like Indian Hannah, many who died indigent are remembered still by modest graves. Those responsible for the poor considered it their moral responsibility to bury them with dignity. People who died at the poorhouse began to be transported to a different burial ground a little bit further away, about a mile further, and it's now what's known as the Potter's Field. Unfortunately, records of those buried here were lost after the Potter's Field responsibility and ownership were transferred to the Commonwealth in the 1900s. For a time, county officials purchased burial plots in various local cemeteries, like Longwood Cemetery, but only until the late 1960s. Since then, however, the county has not taken financial responsibility for burial of the indigent and forgotten entrusted to their care. Not long ago, in a basement storage area of the County Government Services Center, over 50 boxes containing cremated, unclaimed bodies were stored. Something had to be done.
It would be nice if they had a plot of ground where they could put someone's body and maybe put a small stone or something just in case later on some family members was looking for them.
A great suggestion from Brad Jones. We need to keep a permanent record of every unclaimed body, and a safe, respectful, accessible resting place needs to be established.
For me, it's my obligation that although I was not able to meet them here while they were alive, I have the opportunity to remember them on behalf of our community.
In November of 2018, Philadelphia Memorial Park donated interment space, and in the rain, we placed their remains to rest. It was not a practice required by law or policy, but was done out of compassion and respect for the deceased.
We are a community that cares about each of our citizens. And not only do we care about our citizens who are here, but we should continue to care about them long after they're no longer with us.
2 days later, a memorial ceremony was held in their honor.
Janice Henningsen, Benita Hess, Gerard Matthew Egan, Carol Buckle.
Regardless of how we may or may not be related to them, it's our opportunity to remember them and to ensure that they are treated with the dignity and respect that they deserve.
We acknowledge here those who were laid to rest.